On behalf of Group 3 Section Golf, good day everyone. I'm Kisha Gonzalez, the group leader of Group 3. But before we start our discussion, let me introduce to you my group members.
Hi, this is Christensen from Section Golf.
Hi, my name is Constancio T. Arimasi Jr. from Section Gold.
Good morning, sir. My name is Mark Josh Z. Sales from Section Golf.
I am Garel Arpeumo from Section Golf.
My name is Francine Azumi Uy and I am from Section 1 Golf.
Good day everyone. My name is Franco Lloyd Perlado from Section Golf.
I'm Christian Lloyd Simorlan from Section Golf.
Hello everyone, my name is Marian B. Stornino, Section Golf.
I am Patricio Ularan, PhD Criminology from Section Golf.
Hi, I'm Jan Robert Piquero, first year college criminology, Section Golf.
Good day everyone. I am Giovanni Girances from Section Golf.
Hi everyone, my name is Angelar Ditasio from Section Golf.
Hi everyone, I am Carla Permercy Pasos, first year BS Cream Golf.
Hello everyone, my name is Mark Anthony Silvosa, a first year criminology student from Section Golf.
Hello everyone, I'm Aijin representing from Section Golf Group 3.
Good day everyone, my name is Darrell Carlos C. Plaza from Section Golf.
Hello everyone, my name is Regis Serena, first year student in Section Golf.
Good evening sir, my name is Christian Garcia Santos, Section Golf first year.
So, today we're going to tackle about concentric circle in nature. What is concentric circles? A concentric circles is defined as two or more circles with a common center. Each concentric circle will have a different radius but the same center point, which is also called a midpoint. So if two circles overlap but have different centers, they are not concentric circles. And if a circle is inside another circle, but they have different centers, they are not concentric circles either. Some basic concentric circle examples include a dartboard and a roulette wheel. A set of concentric circles may contain 2, 3, 4, 10, or any number of circles. Take a look at the picture. This is an example of a concentric circle. Dartboard. The dartboard picture is made of a series of concentric green and white circles. Each circle has a different radius. The red bull's eye in the middle is the circle's common center. Now, let us watch this short video presentation for us to have a deeper understanding.
Many of us are familiar with a dartboard, but we don't often think about a dartboard as several circles in one, forming the different rings. All of these circles happen to be drawn around a common center, the bullseye. A dartboard is really a set of concentric circles, which are circles that share a common midpoint. When circles are concentric, smaller circles will lie inside larger circles, regardless of how many circles are in the set. However, just because one circle is inside the other doesn't necessarily mean they're concentric circles. Take these circles, for example. Although one is inside the other, they have different midpoints. They're not concentric because they're not centered around the same point, like the circles in the dartboard.
So, I'm hoping everyone is clear on what concentric circles are. And now, let's proceed to concentric pattern. What is concentric pattern? A concentric pattern is a pattern in which two or more similar shapes share a common center. The patterns shown here are concentric patterns. Any regular polygon can form a concentric pattern. These are examples of concentric shape patterns. In geometry, the objects are said to be concentric if they share a common center. Circles, spheres, regular polyhedra, regular polygons are concentric as they share the same center point. In Euclidean geometry, two circles that are concentric have the same center but always have different radii. Annulus, the region between concentric circles. An annulus is the space located between two concentric circles. The word annulus comes from a Latin word, that means little ring. Think of a donut. A donut is two concentric circles, the outside edge of the donut and the hole in the center. The annulus is the space between the circles, which is the pink frosted donut itself. Annulus formula. The formula for the area of a circle is A equals to pi r squared, where A is the area of the circle in square units and r is the radius of the circle in units. To find the area of the annulus, or the ring between two concentric circles, you need to find the area of each circle and subtract. One has a radius of 2 units and the other has a radius of 6 units. Use the formula A equals to pi r squared and plug in r equals 2 and r equals 6. The two circles will have area of 4 pi and 36 pi square units. To find the area of the annulus, subtract. The annulus will have an area of 36 pi minus 4 pi equals 32 pi square units. There are two concentric circles, the smallest with radius r and the larger with radius r. To find the area of the pink annulus, subtract the area of the larger circle minus the area of the smaller circle. So in order to find the area of the annulus, we can use this formula. Pi bigger r squared minus pi r squared equals r squared minus r squared times pi. To enlighten you guys, I will give some example on how to find the annulus. In this example, there are given numbers which is 7 cm represent a small circle and the 12 cm represent a large circle. So this is the formula we will use to find the annulus. First, we need to find the small circle. Pi smaller r squared. So always take note that pi is equivalent to 3.14. So pi 3.14 are 7 multiplied by itself, so 49. Then 3.14 multiplied by 49 equals 153.86 centimeters squared. Next is we need to find the area of the large circle. As like a small circle, pi large circle squared equals pi 3.14 large circle 12 multiplied by itself, so 3.14 times 144 equals 452.16 centimeters squared. So we're done getting the small circle and the large circle. We can use the pi large circle squared minus pi small circle squared equals to A. So annulus equals to 452.16 centimeters squared minus 153.88 centimeters squared. The annulus is equals to 298.3 centimeters squared. So the annulus of this example is 298.3 centimeters squared. Tessellation. A tessellation is an arrangement of closed shape put together, completely covering up an area without any overlaps. Tessellation show repetition by taking a shape and repeating it in a sequence forming a pattern. Main types of tessellations. First, regular tessellations are made up of congruent regular polygons of one type, all meeting edge to edge and vertex to vertex. There are only three shapes that can be tessellated in this fashion, namely squares, equilateral triangles, and hexagons. Second, semi-regular tessellations are tessellations that are composed of two or more regular polygons wherein the pattern to which they are arranged are the same around each vertex. Third, demi-regular tessellations are tessellations that utilize two or more different polygon arrangements around different vertices. So, non-regular tessellations are tessellations that utilize non-regular shape in its pattern. Transformation and tessellation. Translation tessellation. Translation tessellation is the utilization of translation to create a tessellation. Next, reflection tessellation. Reflection tessellation is the utilization of reflection to create a tessellation. Rotation tessellation. Rotation tessellation made from one pattern rotated around some vertex. For you to be much more familiarized about tessellations, please watch this video. Now, I'll present to you the answer of my group mates based on the video that I discussed. So these are the questions that my group mates will answer. First question. What math concept is fully discussed on your assigned video?
What math concept is fully discussed on your assigned video? It is all about tessellation, the shape, and the arrangement of the patterns.
1. What math concept is fully discussed on your assigned video? It's all about centric circles in nature. Centric circles are circles with a common center. The region between two circles of different radii is called an annulus.
What math concept is fully discussed on your assigned video? The concept that is discussed in this video is concentric circle. You will know the definition as well, the example of this concept as the video plays. What is about this concept? Two or more circles having a shared center are referred to as concentric circles. The radius of each concentric circles will vary, but they all share the same center, also known as a midway. A dartboard is one example, which is made up of a grid of interlocking green and white circles. The radius of each circle varies. The common center of circles is the red bullseye on the center.
The first question is, what math concept is fully discussed on your assigned video. It is all about concentric circles in nature, annulus, and all about tessellation, shape, and pattern.
The math concept that is fully discussed on our assigned video is all about concentric circles.
What math concept is fully discussed on your assigned video? Math concept is the why or big idea of math. Knowing a math concept means you know the working behind the answer. You know why you got the answer you got, and you don't have to memorize answer or formulas to figure them out.
The math concept that fully discussed on our assigned video is all about tessellation.
My answer in question number 1 is the discussion is all about the repeated shapes and concentric circles and patterns.
Number 1. What math concept is fully discussed on your assigned video? The video is all about concentric circle in nature.
Question number 1. What math concept is fully discussed in your assigned video? The math concept that fully discussed in my assigned video, it is all about the tessellations that repeats to make a pattern. There are three basic shapes of tessellations. The three basic shapes are triangles, squares, and also hexagon. There are three rows of tessellations: translations, rotations, and lead reflections.
Concentric circle in nature. Two circles overlap but have the different circles.
First question. What math concept is fully discussed on your assigned video? It is the concept of concentric.
Tessellation is the tiling of regular polygons, polyhedra, and polytopes.
What math concept is fully discussed on your assigned video? It is all about concentric circles.
What math concept is fully discussed on your assigned video? Definition of math concept. A math concept is why or big idea of math. Knowing a math concept means you know the working behind the answer. You know why you got the answer you got, and you don't have to memorize answer.
What math concept is fully discussed on your assigned video? It is all about tessellation art, pattern, or symbols.
What is math concept is fully discussed on your assigned video? My answer is math concept is fully discussed by assigned video. It's all about concentric circle in nature, concentric patterns, formula, solution, and tessellation.
Question number 2. What is about this concept? Cite few more real-world cases or examples that would show the concept.
What is about this concept? Cite few real-world cases that would show the concept. Some examples of tessellation is a honeycomb and the chessboard. The chessboard have a square patterns that refers to the tessellations with no overlaps and no gaps.
2. What is about this concept? Cite few more real-world cases or examples that will show the concept. I have 5 examples. 1. Wheel. 2. Coin. 3. Plate. 4. Wall clock. 5. Ferris wheel.
Second question is, what is about this concept? Cite few more real-world case or example that would show the concept. As what I said, it is all about tessellation. And the example of tessellation in real life is include mosaic walls and floors, and honeycombs, turtle shells.
It is defined as two or more circles that have the same centre point. The example of these are coin and ball clock.
Real-world example demonstrate the complexity and unpredictability of real issues, and as such can stimulate critical thinking.
Tessellation examples are tile floor, a brick or a block wall, a checker or a chessboard.
What is about this concept? Two or more circles having a shared center are referred to as concentric circles. The radius of each concentric circles will vary, but they all share the same center. also known as a midway. A dartboard is one example, which is made up of a grid of interlocking green and white circles. The radius of each circle varies. The common center of circles is the red bullseye on the center.
The question number 2 is asking about the example, and my example is tiles and spider web because it has repeated shapes.
Number 2. What is about this concept? Cite few more real-world cases or examples that would show the concept. Answer. Repeating patterns that repeat themselves over and over again according to a certain rule are called repeating pattern. Example, repeating pattern are it's easy to predict what come next.
Number 2. What is about this concept? Cite few more real-world cases or examples that would show the concept. A tessellation is a repeating pattern without gaps or large overlaps. Examples are tiles, oriental carpets, Islamic architectures, by the use of geometric shapes.
What is about this concept? Create few more real-world access of example that would show the concept. The number of the petals in a flower consistently follows the mathematics rule.
Second question. What is about this concept? Cite few more real-world cases or examples that would show the concept. The concept is all about concentric art like shape and patterns that we can see in our everyday life, like circles that we can see everywhere.
The example of tessellation is tiles, bricks, and honeycomb.
Question number 2. What is about this concept? Cite few more real-world cases or example that would show the concept. It means if two or more circles have the same center point, then they are termed as a concentric circles. Example of concentric circles are the rings inside an onion.
What is about this concept? Cite few more real-world cases or examples that would show the concept. Real-world examples demonstrate the complexity and unpredictability of real issues, and as such can stimulate critical thinking. They also highlight the needs.
What is about this concept? Cite few more real-world causes or examples that would show that concept. One of example is equilateral triangles have three sides and same length, and three angles the same.
Number 2. What is all up is about the concept. Cite few more real-world case or example that would show the concept. For example, the multiples of 3 would be.
Question number 3. What are your insights about these mathematical truths or certainties?
What are your insights about this mathematical truth or certainties? It is really important to know the tessellation because knowing tessellation could be used and to fully understand the importance of the shape and the patterns as well as their uses in our daily lives.
3. What are your insight about the mathematical truth or certainties? The kind of truth you get in math is a rather low level of truth. Tautological truth. Physicists use math as a tool. To whatever extent they are able to put truth in at the beginning, it allows one to derive concise result. The choice of what math to use has to be part of that the input, an empirical choice.
Question number 3 is, what are your insights about these mathematical truths or certainties? My mathematical insight is I thought math was not difficult And I thought math was only about numbers, but it is also about patterns and more, and math is all around us.
The radius of concentric circle is equal if both the circles lie on each other. The annulus is the region bounded by two concentric circles.
What are your insight about these mathematical truths or certainties? Answer. Certainly something that will definitely happen. Victory is now a mathematical certainty. Synonyms and related words. Something that is certain or likely to happen.
My insight about these mathematical truths or certainties is mathematical is a study of a numbers under operations, combination, measures, transformation, etc. These examples are what we use in our daily lives, making it very significant to us. We may apply the mathematics in our lives whatever we go or whatever we do.
It is very important to know what is this kind of topic and what its function, because we can apply it into our daily lives, like for example in making designs, not only for fabrications but also in structures.
Number 3. What are your insight about mathematical truth or certainties? Answer. My understanding in mathematical is always certain of the activities outcome it described but not always certain of exactly the passive source or accurate definition or what bears the description.
The last number. What are your insights about these mathematical truths or certainties? My insight about these mathematical truths or certainties, conformity of thought to the laws of logic in terms of concept, propositions, and inference.
What are your against about these mathematical roots or certainties? Uh, Something that we definitely happens within now a mathematical simply symbol in related words.
What are your insight about these mathematical truths or certainties? My insight about it is that very important to know about concentric because we can use it in our life.
What are your insight about this mathematical truth or certainties? Is it's critical to differentiate between these two issues. Is not necessary to believe in the certainty of mathematical knowledge for it to be true with certainty, even while there is a widespread belief in certainty. Certainty itself cannot explain why this is the case or where such a conviction comes from.
Distance can be calculated using tessellated tiles. Students could use this knowledge to measure distance if they are aware of how long the sides of the various tiles are. Using the tiles, one might discuss perimeter.
Question number 3. What are your insight about these mathematical truths or certainties? It is an amazing mathematical truth because in our daily life we see different kinds of circles and now I know how to identify concentric circles.
What are your insights about these mathematical truth or certainties? Certainly, something that will definitely happen. Victory is now mathematical certain. Synonyms and related words, something that is certain or likely to happen.
Mathematical truths or certainties, something that will definitely happen. Victory is now mathematical certainly synonyms and related words, something that is certain or likely to happen. And also a mathematical truth, the kind of truth you get in math is a rather low Level of truth. Tautological truth is success. Use math as a tool. To whatever extent we are able to put truth in at the beginning, math allows one to derive consistent results. The choice of what math to use has to be a part of the input and empirical choice.
Number 3. What are your insights about these mathematical truths or certainties? Pattern is fundamental to our understanding of world. It is an important element of every mathematics curriculum.
That's all. Once again, I'm Kisha Gonzalez, the group leader of Group 3. I hope you learned something about our video presentation.